Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another crazy current events video for you guys. And this one, I couldn't believe that this story was real. At first I actually thought this was fake, and I had to check on multiple sources just to confirm that this story was real, which it very much is. So this guy right here, his name is Matthew Kyle Leatham, and he has a big Florida tattoo on his forehead, which I bet people are going to make jokes about and call this guy Florida Man. What this guy basically did was, he was walking around Newport Richey, Florida at 4 o'clock in the morning and called 911 for a free ride home and demanded to get a ride home. And it's unknown how that call ended exactly, but he ended the first call and then he called 911 back a second time when the 911 dispatcher said that they would call a taxi for him. The guy cursed the 911 dispatcher out. They sent police and arrested this guy, and they also found marijuana on him as well. But let's read through the article here. Newport Richey, Florida. A man who appeared to showcase his love for the Sunshine State with a Florida-shaped tattoo on his forehead called 911 for a ride home, but ended up going to jail instead. The Pasco Sheriff's Office arrested Matthew Kyle Leatham, 22, on the misuse of the 911 system and possession of marijuana on Sunday. And this guy is probably going to be the person that people, when they make jokes about Florida Man, this guy right here. Now, the thing is, though, is you guys might be wondering why the police didn't do anything the first time that he called 911. Because idiots call 911 for really stupid reasons all the time. People call 911 for non-emergencies all the time, for really dumb things. People will call 911 for really stupid things, simply like a store not taking a coupon. Yes, people have done that and have called 911 for ridiculous things. I mean, just take a look at this call. This call is a pretty older call, but this is a perfect example of just some idiot calling 911 for a really ridiculous reason. This is at McDonald's. Listen to this.
I was at a McDonald's. I paid $10, and these guys gave me one burger and a fry and told me to pull around.
Okay, sir. This is not a 911 emergency. Let me get. Sir, this is not a police matter. You need to take it up with the manager of the McDonald's. I'm going to disconnect.
I got robbed for my money.
Sir, you did not get robbed. I'm going to disconnect with you now.
I was at McDonald's. I gave these guys $10. They gave me one burger and a fry and told me to park.
Sir, I believe you just talked to my partner a moment ago, and he advised you this is not a 911 emergency.
This is a 911 emergency. I got robbed for $8. You cannot tell me I can call 911 and not get a cop right here. If you can tell me I can't get a cop right here at 82nd and Sunnyside Road, I will sue your office right now.
Okay, stop. Listen, 911 is for life or death emergencies only. By you calling 911, you can be arrested for... Sir, listen to me. Sir, listen to me. Stop.
That was an older call, but that idiot had gotten arrested, and it was over something really stupid. I just remembered that call from a long time ago. I heard it, but it was that this guy was calling 911 saying that there was something wrong with his order at McDonald's, and he didn't get $8 like he was supposed to, and he didn't realize this is something he has to take up with the manager. He's calling an emergency line for something that's clearly not an emergency. And the thing about that is that 911 calls, especially at night, are extremely important, because usually at night is when the most dangerous crimes tend to happen. It's when 911 is the most crucial, and when an idiot calls 911, especially for something like that call that was there a minute long call, he's wasting time when police could be using resources towards something else. And that's why police, they oftentimes don't want to have to arrest somebody for calling 911 the first time for something really stupid. Usually, in most cases, when you hear somebody calling 911 for a misuse, the operator will usually warn them. They'll tell them, hey, don't call for a reason like this again. It's for emergency uses only, because they don't want to have to send an officer out and arrest the guy and fill out a report and just waste officers' time, get the guy arrested for just something really stupid, when they could just tell him don't call again. But if the person calls back a second, a third time, they're not listening, they're wasting police resources. At that point, they're going to send somebody over and arrest this guy, this idiot. I know people are going to be making jokes about this guy for a long time because of his, the Florida tattoo on his forehead. I don't know what was going through this guy's head. He was probably on some drugs. And it says authorities said he called 911 twice to find a ride home, and at one point cursed out the dispatcher. That's the point when, the first call, the 911 operator probably told him, hey, don't call like this again. Told him, we're ending this call right now. He called back a second time. 911 operator told him stop calling, cursed the 911 operator out. They sent the police officer over, and the responding officer, we don't have much more details than this, but judging on this, the officer there was nice that he offered to call the guy a taxi. I don't know what the guy expects the cop to do, but when the guy's being just so unreasonable and just so aggressive, there's nothing else the police can do at that point. Is arrested the guy, but this is going to be a story I know people are going to talk about for a long time and just make jokes and reference. I'm not surprised if this goes down in some kind of video top 10 ridiculous things people from Florida did. I don't really follow the whole Florida man thing, but I know a lot of people, they make jokes about that, but I just found this story so ridiculous because the guy has a Florida state tattoo on his forehead. On his forehead. I've never seen something like that, to have the symbol of a state actually on your forehead as a tattoo. This guy might actually fit the definition of Florida man. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.